Welcome to the NHS Virtual Candlelight Ceremony for 2021. The highest honor bestowed upon our graduating seniors is permanent induction into the National Honor Society. Membership is by invitation only, and all members are expected to uphold the tenets of NHS: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. The Melvindale High School National Honor Society has voted to rename our chapter to honor the late Austin Thomas Tanner, who graduated with honors in 2020 as a permanent member of NHS. Austin sadly lost his fight with COVID-19 on October 27, 2020. He is remembered fondly for his kind spirit, his love of people, his service to the community, and his faith. He served as a role model for everyone, especially those with disabilities, and was a shining example of scholarship, leadership, character, and service to his fellow Cardinals. It is because of this that the Melvindale High School National Honor Society will now bear the name the Austin T. Tanner Chapter. This year, the NHS officers have chosen Mrs. Michelle Meshke, ELA teacher at Melvindale High School, as their keynote speaker. It is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Michelle Meshke.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having me speak today. I know many of you guys from Key Club, so I'm kind of doing this from more of that service area. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a quote by Nelson Mandela. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. This quote by Nelson Mandela should strike a chord with your futures that are unfolding in front of you as we speak. It is an idea that whether you are conscious of it or not, you have been honing for the past few years, some of you even longer. This group of scholars being inducted into the National Honor Society is preparing to move on to college, work experiences, a different city, or maybe even a completely new state. Regardless of where your futures will take you, you will be accompanied by your knowledge and your experiences. You have proven through your hard work that you have what it takes to succeed in your academics, and you know this will serve you well moving forward. Now you can go on your merry way collecting these academic accolades, as many will, and you'll be perfectly content, but your experiences with service will follow you too. I've seen so many of you volunteer to make cards for teachers, for senior citizens, for essential workers. I've seen many of you clean up the city, babysit, work food drives, tutor, teach catechism, and make care packages. What is the significance of this? How does this affect your future? Well, it means that you will continue to look beyond your accomplishments to see that others are in need. It means that you will always understand that a community needs people to work together to improve the quality of life for everyone. It means that you'll continue to practice service in your life and in turn make your life more meaningful. I know that you'll do this because this is what it means to be a cardinal. We look out for each other and we look out for others. If this describes at least a little of what you do, you will continue in this path because it's in your nature. Continue to do these works of service as you move forward in life. Using a good head as well as a good heart, as Mandela says, will make you unstoppable. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2021.
The National Honor Society was first organized in 1921, so today we celebrate the 100th anniversary of this organization. In this extraordinarily challenging time, it is especially significant that we celebrate this group of 31 seniors. It is a pleasure to work with these young people, and it is my honor to serve as their principal. It is our hope that these students will continue to exemplify all of the NHS pillars when they become permanent members of the National Honor Society. This candlelight ceremony is performed in more than 2,000 high schools across the United States. The ceremony is both traditional and symbolic. The candles lit today represent the four pillars of NHS: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. It is my pleasure to introduce NHS officer Nao Nguyen, who will present the pillars of scholarship and service.
What is a scholar? Well, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, it is someone who is intelligent or good at learning by studying. This is essentially saying that one needs to be inherently smart or that one needs to get good grades to be considered a scholar. I wasn't quite satisfied with this definition, so I decided to dig deeper. I did some research on one of the greatest innovators of our time, Bill Gates. The thing is, he never finished school. Halfway through his sophomore year, he dropped out of Harvard. But let's be real, he got into Harvard. It was reported that during his time at Harvard, he never attended any of the classes that he signed up for, that at one point he even received a C in his organic chemistry course. Yet, he went on to build the world's largest software business, Microsoft, with his partner Paul Allen. And together, they revolutionized the computer industries, and their Windows operating systems is the driving force of today's world. By our conventional definition, Bill Gates isn't exactly a scholar. But how about we modify that definition a little bit to one that says a scholar is someone who is defined by their curiosity and hunger for knowledge, whose intelligence is developed as a result of responsibility, diligence, and dedication. Their commitment to learning is a journey that doesn't end upon the acquisitions of their diplomas, but the end of life. They hold the lamps of knowledge to read the past and illuminate the future. By that definitions, I hope all our parents would agree when I say we are all scholars. That we are here not because of pure chance, but because of the blood, sweat, and tears that we have shed. It's because of the nights when I stayed up to 4 to finish writing that essay that was due the next day. It's because of the mistakes we made along the way, but we didn't let them define us. It's because of the times when things get tough, we pushed forward. And even though those moments of hardships are behind us for now, we need to remember them and be proud of what we have accomplished, because we are Meverdale scholars. I would now light the candle of scholarship. Before I joined National Honor Society, I believe that service is about changing the world by curing cancer, eliminating mass poverty, or ending world hunger. And with that belief in mind, every time we did a service project together in National Honor Society, I didn't feel satisfied. I believed that I wasn't doing enough, that what I did didn't matter. Then one day I was volunteering at a Kroger food drive for cleaners, and afterward, as we were loading up the huge boxes of food donations that we received, a supervisor said to us, "You all have made a big difference in someone's life today." At first, I was confused. I thought to myself, all I did was stand outside of Kroger and ask for food donations. How could I have made a difference in someone's life? But then I realized I did make a difference. In fact, everything that we have done make a difference. Whether it's spreading your Saturday morning at a food drop bank or making birthday cards for seniors, they all matter. As Aesop once said, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. True service is not about how much you want to give, it's about how much you're willing to give. It means that even if all you have is a small piece of bread, you're willing to share that small piece of bread. And sometimes all it takes to make a difference is to hold the door for someone and bring a smile to their face. Service is an attitude that comes from a genuine desire to make life better for others and not for personal gain. It's when we lose ourselves in the service for others that we find ourselves in the purpose of life. Here, we strive to brighten just a person's day each day, and every day presents new service opportunities for us to give unselfishly, no matter how big or small. And even though soon we won't have to worry about service hours anymore, serving others should be a natural part of what we do, and not just an obligatory gesture infrequently made. In short, service doesn't necessarily mean ending with hunger. It's about changing the world one person at a time, and it starts with us. And together, we make a better tomorrow. I would now light the candle of service.
It is my pleasure to introduce NHS Officer Alishba Siddiqui, who will present the pillars of leadership and character.
Let me
start my speech by quoting name a few famous leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Muhammad Ali, Kamala Harris, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. The list is truly endless. But what's common in all of them that they were such remarkable leaders. Leadership is the act of leading and guiding a team in a manner that the success of one is directly linked to the success of the team. Leadership is not something that can be learned or taught. Rather, it's a virtue, development, and polish with time. Leadership is a quality possessed by individuals who are not afraid to go against the grain. They will stand up for what they believe in, consistently striving to become the best version of themselves. A leader has self-confidence and willingness to help others. They act selflessly, not to receive praise and gratitude from the people who are watching, but rather for the feeling of self-reward in lending. The quality of leadership within us transforms us from human to hero in a blink of an eye. Leaders are not born, but through struggle, determination, willpower, and vision, a person becomes a leader. It is their quality that pursues people to respect and follow them. Keep leading by example and never doubt your ability. And now I will light up the candle of leadership. Having good character is something you do when no one is watching. Because a person with good character does not seek praise and reward for their behavior. It's gratifying for that person to know from themselves that they strive to practice good character all of the time. You have to work to get better at it each day. Once true character is revealed, when faced with pressure and still embodying qualities such as perseverance, respect, integrity, honesty, sacrifice, among other worthy traits. Character is not building up your reputation to change how they perceive you. Instead, it is showing who you truly are through the choices you make. The true test of a person's character is how they treat people in real life, regardless of their economic status, social status, and other differences. Each day, we should hope and practice to become a better person. We should continue to work on strengthening our character throughout our life. And even when the roads get tough, we should refuse to adversely change by negativity that often arises in our world. Adopt a positive mindset and practice good character. It is essential to making ourselves and those around us feel accepted and appreciated. And now I will light up the candle of character.
The faculty and administration of Melvindale High School are very proud of these young people, and we hope that we have helped them realize some of their goals. We also want to recognize their families, for it is from the home that they receive the confidence, determination, and moral strength it takes to achieve success. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administrators to congratulate our new permanent members of the National Honor Society, and also congratulate the parents and families for their part in this honor. Now Nguyen. Alishba Siddiqui. Nada Alduez. Alexis Barraza. Olivia Danielian Brown. Kyle Filipowski. Francesca Gregory. Stephanie Gutierrez Fraga. Renata Holland. Cody Maggard. Abdulkader Makhtari. Adriz Shamsan Saleh. Amin Shimon, Maria Suero Medina, Lizbeth Vasquez,